Hey there everybody, Aaron here. You may know me from the YouTube channel Gideon's Tactical. Recently, Steel Will Knives contacted me and asked me to do some simple technique and skill videos to help you better use your knives when you're out in the field. So for this particular video, we're going to do some demonstrations on different grips to hold your knife as well as cutting techniques. And to demonstrate these techniques, we're going to use the Steel Will Druid 200 and Druid 210. So let's go ahead and look at some of the basic specs on these knives, and then let's go ahead and start using these in different grips and cutting techniques. Alright, let's go ahead and look at some of the specs here on these two Druid knives. The top one is the Druid 200, the bottom one is the Druid 210. They are both made out of 9CR18 MOV steel. The Druid 200 has a 6-inch blade length with a 0.2-inch thick spine, going through a full tang construction of the TPE handle with an exposed tang out the back. It's going to weigh in at 9.2 ounces, and it's going to come with a leather dangle option sheath with a drainage hole. The Druid 210, very similar, just has a little bit more of a clip point design. It's going to have a 5-inch blade, the exact same steel. It has the exact same thickness as well at 0.2. It's going to weigh an ounce less at 8.2 ounces, and it has that full tang construction through the TPE handle, exposed tang, lanyard hole, and then the same style dangle option leather sheath with a drainage hole. Now that we've looked at these two knives, let's go ahead and start looking at some of these grip and knife cutting techniques. This is the edge backwards grip. You just make sure the edge is facing towards you. This is great for cutting rope. You just cut away from yourself, like that. Great for going through rope. This is the forward grip, also known as the hammer grip. You just hold it naturally in your hand. This is great for power. Not necessarily the most detailed work, but very powerful way to remove lots of material real fast. This is the foil grip. This is great to pair with the chest lever motion, and is also really good not only for making really nice cuts, but also going through small limbs if you have a small limb on your branch. So what you do is you line your knife up about with your knuckles right here, so that the edge is lining up with your knuckles. You hold it up against your chest, and you kind of do the chicken dance. You're able to really get a really good bite into your piece of wood and remove lots of material, very controlled, and it's using your back muscles instead of your arm muscles. Alright, these next few techniques are great with larger knives. The first one is a reverse grip. What you do is you take your larger knife, you stab it into a stump or into a log, and then you take your piece of wood, holding the knife with your opposite hand, and you just draw the piece of wood across the blade. And depending on how angled you are, how aggressive your angle is to the edge, is how deep the knife is going to cut into your wood. This is great for making feather sticks, or depending on what you want to do, making really deep cuts, and again with a larger knife or tool. This next technique is the knee cut. You just take the back of your blade, put it up against your knee or shin, just find a comfortable spot, and then you just drag your piece of wood across the blade. And again, just like that reverse grip we just did in the stump, depending on how deep you make your knife into the wood is how aggressive the cut will be. This next cut is called the saber grip, and so what you do is you put your thumb on the back of the spine. You do a nice cut, gives you better control with a larger tool. Great for feather sticks and other tasks. Okay, so the final grip is the pinch grip, and again, larger tool is when you grab the top of the blade near the tip. You can use your index finger to kind of guide. Great for game, processing food, those type of things. So you pinch the blade up near the tip and you have a lot more control with a larger knife. Well guys, I hope that these cutting techniques and different grips have helped you out to better wield and use your knives when you're out there enjoying your blades. So I hope that this has helped you out with your outdoor experience. Thanks so much for watching.